Hello everyone, Ray here. Today we are playing Summon a Sweetheart. This is a cute, short game on itch.io. I never actually heard or played of it before. I was just scrolling through the itch page and I was like, wow, that art looks good. Let me check it out. And so checking it out is what we will do. So this game has It depicts severe depression, brief descriptions of gore, mentions of suicide, body horror, and spontaneous explosions. And a whole lot of monster parts. Well, congratulations on your first ever game. It's okay if you're not taking it seriously, it's okay. Well, you know what, we all gotta start somewhere, developer. Don't worry about it too much. It's all fun and games, despite the serious topic. Well, you probably put some love and passion into it, I'm sure. Like, don't sell yourself short. Let's keep the flashing lights. Okay, so WASD to move or arrow keys. Fast skip is shift. Menu is escape or M, and okay. Yeah. I want to play the intro. For as long as you can remember, you've always been lonely. You tried everything. You went to parties. You went to the parties, to therapy, changed jobs, got evaluated again and again. Got prescribed meds that didn't work. Nothing works. Deep down, you know why you feel this way. You know none of these feelings will fix the ever-growing hole in your chest. You can't blame anyone, though. You wouldn't want to be stuck dealing with yourself either. It's not like you can expect anyone else to put up with you. Especially when they actually have the luxury of walking away and avoiding the headache altogether. You concluded that you'll just be this way forever. You're just simply too messed up. Too messed up for friends, too messed up for love, and too messed up for life. There's nothing you can do about it. Or is there? What can you say? You're desperate, and desperate times call for desperate measures. It's not like you have anything worth losing. In your hands is a very old book. The cover is decorated with ornate details. It is very heavy, with frankly an insane amount of very thin yellowed pages. You skim through it a few times, enough to get the gist. Enough to understand that this might be your last Hail Mary, your last attempt to fill the void. There are candles scattered around your apartment. All the windows remain shut with the curtains closed. Not too different from usual, save for the butterfly clips pinned to the curtains. And the open flames. You hope those don't need to stay lit forever. Burning to death sounds painful. You drew a very shakily handed chalk circle on your bedroom floor, as accurate as the diagram as you could manage. You hope it's good enough. Ever since you got your hands on this book, you haven't been able to stop thinking about it. What it would mean for you if this worked, if you got this right. For once, the pit in your stomach, the hole in your chest, might go away. This really might be the thing that does it. If you're understanding this right, this book, this text, can make some kind of deal with the person you summon. If you can partner up with some sort of otherworldly person, some deity who may find your rapidly declining mental state pitiful and perhaps take mercy on you. You may just earn yourself some kind of companionship. This is absolutely one of the stupidest ideas you've had in a while. There's no guarantee that some all-powerful person will just smite you the moment they see that you're easy pickings. But what does a worthless sack of meat and bones like you have to lose, really? So, let's say you get picked off and die. What was lost? A future potential? What a joke. You hope it is that it isn't too painful if you die. More than that, you really hope you're right about this. Surely, it can't be that hard to do this, right? I mean, the book literally has instructions. All you need to do is read. Right? As you flip through the numerous pages of nothing but warnings, and the same sentence sticks out, repeat constantly in various different ways. Got it. Understand that you cannot undo this choice. This is permanent. You cast the warning aside. Permanent? Yeah, like your problems and solutions aren't already permanent. With shaky hands and a quivering voice, you turn to the page you want. Skim it one more time and read. Before you is something that's kind of person shape. Initially, in the split second you saw a silhouette, you thought you saw a person, 2 arms, 2 legs, a face, you know, person shaped. Then the rest of them hit you like a freight train. This individual has a giant pulsating tentacle wrapped around them, curled in such a way that it's reminiscent of a brain wrinkle. You can't figure out where the tentacles end and their body begins, or frankly, the better question, does it even end at all? Is it fused with them? Then your brain sees movements and, oh, eyes. The person, this thing, has multiple eyes. No sockets, just eyes all around them. They clearly aren't the brutalist trophies they took from dead people they killed. Cause you see them moving? The eyes are moving. I guess it's a part of them. They just have eyes like that. And more so than eyes, you notice awfully quickly that the whole mouth should be instead a hole. There's something emitting light, some sort of bone sticking straight out of their head. But if it's a bone, then how does it produce light? Your head is spinning. All of this was not what you expected. And while you, usually speaking, aren't prone to being a choosy beggar, this is a bit much, even for you. You try your very best to focus on the parts of this individual that look distinctly human. You see, they have one normal human-looking eye, where the other eye should be, and each one you spot is discolored in some way. The whites of their eyes are either bright neon blue or a violently strong pink. They have dark curly hair and discolored in a strange way with the same nuclear pink. It seems to swirl perfectly, as if every individual strand was photoshopped to be picture perfect. How nice, how pretty. If only the rest of everything wasn't there to sober you up from whatever drunken stupor you were undoubtedly in a moment ago. Two thoughts crossed your mind. One, maybe with enough alcohol-induced delirium, you could work with this. I mean, sure, game is game. Two, there is an Eldritch deity standing in front of you in the middle of your bedroom. And you have said nothing this entire time. Stupendous. Really proving that D- was your peak. In a blind panic, you fumble to say literally anything that would ensure this monster's creature doesn't tear you in half. Maybe you really do have some desire to live. Hey! Hello, hi! What's, going on? Your eyes, looks, very pink. Nice colored choice. It's probably not high school or college. It's middle school. You peaked in middle school, undoubtedly. After spitting out that crumb of stupidity, the creature looks at you with all of their eyes. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, your will to live is definitely somehow still intact. Oh, nice. Wish you found that out under different circumstances. You'll take it, though. Beggars can't be choosers. And speaking of begging, this thing hasn't said anything. How exactly are you supposed to beg for your life if you can't communicate with them? What the hell do I do? How did I mess up this badly? They really can't talk, can they? That's gonna make things more difficult. Before you can come up with some equally life-threatening solution to the life-threatening problem laid before you, vision gets weird. You don't feel right at all. Normally, you're always kind of drunk or high to some extent, but this feels like anything you've ever felt before. You feel weirdly sensitive. You can't seem to articulate it properly, even to yourself. It's like you've gained a seventh sense or something. God, you really should have read a book properly instead of just skimming it. What voice should I give you? Hello, no, that's not right. Hello, what voice should I give you? Let me think about that. Hello, small thing. Don't be scared. You asked me to come here, didn't you? You hear a voice, a woman's voice. It sounds nice, soothing in a threatening sort of way. The moment you hear her voice deep in your skull, the air feels unnaturally warm and comforting, especially for being in the presence of something so incomprehensible. You wonder, it is her doing this, like some sort of lure for prey? Is she haunting you? On a drunker day, you might have liked the idea, but right now, the idea of becoming some gross-tasting chip for an otherworldly being doesn't quite scratch any itches of yours. Why do you think this was a good idea again? Poor thing, you're a frail human, aren't you? Most of their minds don't handle us very well, I'm afraid. For someone as feeble as you, I'm sure this is all very scary, isn't it? I need a drink. Alcohol is bad for your liver, you know. Wow! Oh god. where's my gift? Was I? Oh! Don't tell me I actually missed reading something important. Worry not. I am accustomed to all of you humans and your poor senses. It seems as though not many of you have been trained very well. Patience is a virtue. To rush is to ruin. I've shown up here, and thus I've accepted your offer or deal. However, your end of the deal must still be fulfilled. Graciously, I should give you one more chance. Only one. Procure me my welcoming gift. Okay, I'll do it. Very good. Okay, I really messed this up somehow. I was supposed to give her a gift of some kind. There's gotta be something in my room that she would want. I don't have many valuables, though. Gotta look around. There's bound to be something. I should get to it quickly. Okay. Oh, right. The book. I should have some info on what to do. How did I mess something up so important? Well, whatever. I have the time to correct it now. Now, let's see. Flip to the front of the book where the index is. What chapter do you want? Ritual summoning, I suppose? This should probably have something. Chances are I can figure out what I did wrong, too. You read the chapter on realistic summoning, and by read, you mean you skipped it again. You took a note of a few specific paragraphs. In order to seal the pact with the being, a gift is required to show your allegiance. Oh, that makes sense. Of course, you should have to get something out of it. This should be prepped before summoning, as you may risk physical danger if not prepared ahead of time. Well, that's comforting. This kind of gift depends on who or what you have summoned. However, it is a good precaution to always have some form of food, as they must be fed and are constantly hungry from being in our realm. Oh, it's just food. That should be simple enough. I'm sure I have something lying around in here. Says I need something food related. There were other paragraphs, sir! Oh my god. What was it? Escape? Dude. Okay, let's look around. Wine bottle sits at the foot of your bed. It's unopened and in theory still good. Maybe something like this? People usually give alcohol as gifts, right? On second thought, maybe getting an otherworldly creature drunk after I forgot something important isn't a good idea. The closet is quite small, but it fits all you need. You crammed some old storage boxes on top of it. Most of the clothes aren't washed very well. It smells musty. Look in the closet? Sure, what's the worst that can happen? You rummage through it, looking for something worthy of being given as a gift. Not like you really expected to find anything like that in a crappy wardrobe. You find one of your favorite shirts. It's completely shot to shirt from you wearing it so many times, but you refuse to throw it away. You leave the shirt in the wardrobe. Let's just look around. Your bed is in complete disarray and smells awfully of sweat and body odor. You store some things under it, though you frequently forgot what. Food. It's your mini fridge. Honestly though, like, who doesn't use under their bed as extra storage? I do. It's your mini fridge. You store all sorts of things in there. Look through? Sure. You open the fridge and you take a look. Inside are a few bottles and drinks you didn't finish. Let's not take anything yet. It's your dresser. It's beat up with scratches all over it. Empty bottles of wine are clustered on the floor. There are some dark stains on the floor surrounding the pile. I don't even want to know, dude. You gotta clean up. A pile of garbage. God knows what's hidden in all of that. I don't want to know. A pile of garbage. You think those bags are from when you had takeout? Candles you lit and put on the floor. You need to be more careful your pants don't catch on fire. Dude, I think looking at your apartment, that is the least of your worries. The drawer, all sorts of random ill-fitting items are crammed inside. Let's see. Clothes that don't fit. Old textbooks. Figurine boxes. Oh, what kind of figurines? Crafting supplies. You find a small vat of protein powder nestled in the back corner on top of the drawer, tucked away and hidden. If you recall correctly, this is from when you still believed your life could turn around with a little more elbow grease. Clearly, your plans of getting fit and active went nowhere. You're pretty sure the new routine died in less than 3 days. Is this thing good? How long does protein powder keep for? Take it? I don't know. Probably not. Nasty paper goods, tissues, napkins, who knows really. Giant garbage bag. This clearly isn't leaving the room anytime soon. Gross. I need to give her something. I'm working on it. A pile of garbage, paper plates stained with food decorated the top of the pile. You can't remember what you were eating on those. You know, I really appreciate the amount of detail that goes into the description of garbage. Most of these piles had a different description, and that's goals. Pile of trash. There were some bottles, cans, bags of chips, and leftover food and snacks rotting away on your floor. How have you haven't gotten roaches yet is baffling. You wonder if there's anything useful under all that garbage. Probably not. A pile of garbage. There's a startling amount of empty water bottles mixed into everything. Okay, that's the same text. It's your craft cart. Back when a hobby used to give you a crumb of dopamine, you would rummage through it and make all sorts of things with whatever you had on hand. You vaguely remember if you can craft anything out of things you find in your room. Might be a good idea. An old plushie. You distinctly remember winning it at an arcade with some old high school friends. You were so excited about it. Your friends were too. They don't talk to you anymore. You haven't seen them in years. Can't blame them though. You hardly speak to anyone on a regular basis. I mean, shit. You barely have the energy to brush your own teeth. Most of the time, you can't even do that. Talking to people regularly seems impossible. You still cherish the plushie a decent amount though. Enough to be sad if it went up in flames. Take it. Decide to leave it be. There's another room here I want to explore. No point in leaving. Not like there's anything of use out there. Okay. Alright, let's take the plushie. Took it. Oh, cool. Okay, it doesn't like auto end my cutscene then. Let's grab everything then. Let's see. Ugh. How did it get so narrow under here? And come to accept that the trash piles have truly taken over the room. Oh, I forgot about this old thing. Found your diary. Take it? Yeah. Let's go through your diary. Where all our bad thoughts go? there another item here I could take? I don't think there's anything over here I could take. It's all garbage. Let's see. Let's look through this. Yeah, we'll take the protein powder. Interesting how some things have hearts on them. Oh, I guess that means I can interact. The hearts, I don't know if you could see like the blue heart, but it's so subtle I couldn't even notice it. Oh, I skipped some dialogue by accident. You briefly think your idea of cleanliness may have gotten skewed over time. You found a sugar candy stick. It looks mostly untainted by the garbage around it. It's also still closed. Take it? Yep. You really look through that. You're not doing it again. Let's save real quick. I wonder if I can do anything. Yeah, check for crafts. Currently, I cannot make anything. Let's see, is there anything else I'm missing? Blue hearts, yeah. I wish they were more of a light blue, because, man, oh, I don't see any more of those blue hearts. I might have everything right now. It said you need something food related, but I didn't get to read all the sections, and that's a little saddening. Well, I have something. Is this really what I give her, though? Yeah. Let's give her the plushie. Hey, I, have something for you. You have my gift? Yeah. You somehow depressingly hand her the plushie, the last symbol of connection you have left. She takes it from you curiously, seeming unsure of what exactly she's looking at. Her eyes lock onto you, seeking an explanation of some kind. It's, plushie I ended up winning a while back with my friends. We went to an arcade. I was always kind of good at the claw machines, so I was able to win something. I thought maybe you would like to have it instead? Instead, do you not want this? I don't know. It gets me kind of sad, you know? Like, I don't want to get rid of it, but it's not like it's really sparks joy when I look at it now. Maybe you can find some joy in it. It's a pretty cute plushie, I think. So you're giving me your trash? No, it's not trash. I don't really want to hold on to it anymore. So, trash. Before you have a chance to object, she puts her hand over the plush bear head and releases some kind of black goop from her palm. It engulfs the entire plush, reducing it to nothing in seconds. You have no idea where the fabric or any of it went, but when the goop retracts, it's gone. Why did you do that? What did you do? I removed it since you clearly did not like it, and neither did I. You could have just given it back. Why did you destroy it? Why give me something you don't want in your possession, let alone as a gift? Where am I free to do what I want with the item? You expect me to treat something with any sense of care when you admitted yourself that you do not want it anymore? That's different. I do not think it is. I can see why they do not speak to you anymore. You're quite annoying to deal with. Since you did not fulfill your half of the deal, I will be departing as well. Wait, goodbye. Damn! In a flash of light, she's gone. And along with your one remaining connection to your life you used to live, and the people that once cared for you. You remained, as you always were, alone in a filthy, disgusting apartment, secluded and isolated from your peers outside. The same peers that, at one moment in time, were your friends. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry. I thought you would like that. Let's give her the shirt. You somewhat... I mean, she did not get the sentiment behind it, but it's okay. You somewhat confidently hand over your favorite shirt. Surely she can see the amount of love this has felt through Surely she can see the amount of love this has felt through the torn seams and the loose threads. Right? Please? She takes it from you, hesitantly, as if she's touching garbage she doesn't fully want to make contact with yet. What is this thing? My favorite shirt! My favorite shirt! I wear that thing all the time, can't you tell? She looks at you strangely. I see. Smells not good. I'm having trouble understanding how this could be your favorite clothing item. It smells of must and sweat. Well, you didn't account for that. Everything in this room smells in some sort of fashion, so you didn't give the extra stinky shirt much thought. After all, what's one more smell in this cacophony of stink? A little smell isn't that bad, surely. Besides, the fact that it's been so loved makes up for it, doesn't it? Her expression changes, yet you are not certain to what. You get the sense that she's about to do something mischievous. Her whole of her mouth widens and her face expands like some sort of peeled fruit or plant. Let's test your theory then. Before you can ask what she is thinking, a vile odor hits your nostrils. It smells so bad it can't be described by a singular sensation. The smell brings dead animals, rotten milk, and piss to mind. You can't for the life of you figure out where it's coming from. It's all around you from no particular occasion. Wait a second. You lift your arms to your nose, and before you can even inhale, you feel like you're about to pass out. It's you, the source of this horrendous smell. You turn to her, and she's simply staring at you, mouth still peeled wide. She tosses you your shirt before stepping back into the summoning circle. Given our deal has fallen through, I'll allow you the privilege of testing your theory. The fact that something is love surely makes up for the smell, doesn't it? I'm sure you'll have no problems. Goodbye. You know what? She's a very merciful Eldritch god. With a flash of light, she's gone. Unfortunately, the smell she conjured up on you did not leave with her. You faintly get to the drawer. You faintly get to the shower, desperately scrubbing and rubbing your skin, trying to scrape off the smell this eldritch being has cursed you with. You shower more times in a day than you did in weeks. You sat in your shower for almost an entire day, scrubbing, smelling. It's not going away, or easing up in the slightest. For the foreseeable future, you just stink. An odor that can rival any depression cave wreaks havoc on you and your life. Every time you try to eat, the smell hits you first and destroys whatever appetite you had left, rendering all food tasting vile by mere exposure. Whenever you step outside to get groceries, everyone evacuates like it's a fire drill. Some even call security to have you escorted out. And, of course, no one believes you when you insist it's just how you smell, and you can't get it out. You also got fired from your shitty minimum wage job that you were barely able to hold on to. Since merely existing is now akin to an HR violation. You go to a doctor, desperate to see if they can fix something wrong. Something they can fix. Every test turns up nothing. At least nothing new. Not one person, even for a minute, gives you the time of day. Bad end. Covers in books. There's 10 endings in this? Let's give her the sugar. You shakily hand over the candy stick, unsure if she would like it. She takes it from you curiously, seeming intrigued. The candy stick seems pathetically small in her Eldritch monster-sized hand. You watch her as she curiously examines the stick, delicately picking at the paper to open it. You rip open at the top and then eat what's inside. Why not gut it yourself? It's candy. It's not alive. We just made it. I like it a lot, so I figured you might too. There's nothing too involved, but it's simple. It's good for you. So yeah. She stares at it it's not good for you. She stares at it for a good few moments before delicately tearing at the very top of the stick open. This is something you consume for enjoyment as opposed to nutrition? Yeah, I used to eat them a lot as a kid. I save them for special occasions now. It's no grand party, but it's a nice little treat. She holds the stick delicately with 2 fingers. She brings it to the hole in her face and tilts it back just enough so a small bit of sugar candy falls out. You guessed correctly. It really is her mouth. There isn't a swallowing motion, no opening or closing. It's just gone the moment it touches her mouth. Her eyes, for a brief moment, seem to wiggle, pulse. You have no idea if that's good or bad. So, what do you think? Acceptable. So you like it? I'm glad. I appreciate you sharing me something mildly significant with me. You're welcome. That's a weird way to phrase it. Well, whatever. She liked it. That's what matters. You shall receive a gift in return. Come closer. She beckons you to come closer, but you didn't see anything about a return gift. To be fair, you didn't see anything about any gifts being given to begin with. You just want a girlfriend. Yet you get the sense that you might be in danger. Getting that close to something so dangerous, you're not keen on it. Rest your worries. You haven't given me a reason to attack you. Yet? That doesn't sound good. Am I truly so frightening that you've been handling this quite well compared to most humans? Why are you so scared now? I don't know. She walks up to you and places her hand on your shoulders. She feels static to the touch. She embraces you in a very gentle, very large hug. You do absolutely nothing for fear of messing up again. Yet you enjoy the simple hug to the fullest. Well, as much as you can enjoy it, with alien brain veins wrapping all around you and multiple unblinking eyes staring right through you. Maybe this was a good idea. You needed to thank that old librarian woman the next time you leave your house. What is your name, small thing? Penelope? Galatea. We'll be together from now on. You and Galatea live in your tiny apartment together for the foreseeable future. You not only get to be with someone that doesn't care if you're put together or not. Well, good for you! Good for you. Okay, let's see. What have we not tried yet? Diary? You hesitantly hand her the diary, fear and adrenaline pumping through you. She takes it from you inquisitively. She instantly flips it open and starts reading. I didn't read back any of my old diary entries, so some of them might be kinda... Well, not always. That's what a lot of people would say, I think. Do I look like a therapist to you? Oh! In a single flash of light, she's gone. The diary falls on the floor in a pile of chalk. She left, almost instantly. Isn't this familiar? Bad end, too much too soon. Rude? Rude? Wow, okay. Alright, and what about the protein powder? You casually hand her the vat of protein powder, unsure if she would like it. She takes it from you, slowly examining you. That can't be good. What is this? A powder of some kind? Extra strength. It's protein powder! It helps you get stronger when you work out. That I need to get stronger at all. No, that's not what I just, I figured you're strong. So you probably did some kind of working out, and that I couldn't help along, and that could help you along, not because you're weak, just to make things easier for you and, convince you feel a hole being burned into you. She clearly doesn't believe you, and honestly, you don't even know if you believe it yourself. Flying by the seat of your pants wasn't the smartest choice when you needed to seem sincere. She taps the protein powder with her fingers. How about we test my strength? Let's see if I'm in need of more physical power. Okay. She hold up the hole that functions as her mouth, splitting her face more and squishing her eyes. Oh, the mouth widens. I totally didn't miss a word. Wordlessly, she takes the protein powder in her hand, reels it back as if she's about to throw the baseball and... What? She throws it directly at your head with such force that it kills you instantly. At least it wasn't too painful. Bad end. Strike! That's a good one. Alright. Let's do Eldritch companionship. This should probably have something. Maybe I can figure out how to make her like me. Are ill-intended for lifelong pacts. If one attempts to leave a being they establish a pact with, it is not uncommon for them to be mauled or maimed. Prefer semi-sentimentality over value. The concept of value items monetarily does not make sense to them in their world. Value is attachment to them. So something sentimental. I'm assuming to me, since I'm the one giving a gift. Not like I'd know what she would want or she'd be sentimental over anyways. I don't have many things I care about. Try to find something here. I mean, she didn't like all the sentimental gifts last time. Oh, can I not take the bear this time? Interesting. This time I can take the protein powder though. Let's see. Let's see. Diary, yeah, I'll take it. I don't know, maybe it'll be different now that we read that paragraph first. Mini fridge. Oh yeah, let's take the energy drink. That's new. I knew I was forgetting something. Let's see. There is nothing else left to eat. They seem to have no problem cannibalizing each other or any other living organism made of flesh and bone. Hunger is typically constant. If it's not satiated for too long and there's nothing to eat at all, they may resort to eating themselves. Preferences seem inconsistent. It seems to depend on who or what you summon and their personal taste. Being recorded that foods high in sugar, protein, or meats are generally received well. Okay, I'm seriously gonna die if I mess this up, aren't I? Said sugars, proteins, and meat. Let's get all the items real quick and save. Except we have the water in this save file, just gotta remember that. Can I craft anything? I am able to make something. Sugar with water. Sure. Sweet water, let's go. You calmly hand over the sweet water, unsure if she would like it. She takes it from you gently, inquisitively, with an exponential amount of attention and focus, as if she may break it if she handles it too rough. Okay, I know it looks kind of bad, but, I don't really like how water tastes normally, right? You don't? I don't. I never liked it, especially as a kid. But I had to drink something, right? It's not like I could have wine or energy drinks yet at that age. Well, not allowed at that age. The point is, I needed to drink water, and I didn't like it on its own, so I would add sugar. It makes the water look kind of dirty, but it tastes good. You drank this as a youth? Yeah, probably too often. No, I only drink it if I'm really feeling bad or if I drank too much of everything else. She stares at you with however much gentleness a person with one eye and a vain blob engulfing half of their body could manage. Wordlessly, without hesitation, she cracks the lid open and drinks the entire thing in one go. At least you think she's drinking. Her mouth is just kinda, well, a hole. Or it seems some sort of portal, whatever it is. The point remains that the bottle is now empty. Some sugar still remains submerged. and one gross wet pile at the bottom of the bottle. That always bothered me, actually. I wish I could just get all of the sugar out. It tastes unexceptional. Yeah, you were fond of this all the time? Yeah, it was never meant to be anything super delicious. It was just to help it go down easier. You did not think to add something else aside from sugar? I was so young I couldn't reach for anything else on the counter. It just sort of stuck after that, I guess. I never thought to add anything else. She looks at you for a moment. Her black pit of a mouth gets wider, splitting her face even further in two. Her multiple straight eyeballs seem to wiggle. That was quite humorous. Your genetic donors did not notice you handling items somewhere you should not have been. Your genetic donors? For a moment, she actually looks worried, or as worried as someone like her could be. Oh, I apologize. I now recall humans calling their spawners something different, yet I cannot remember what. Is that a correct mean of verbally identifying them? I skipped a line. I hit enter too fast. Your reaction is unusual for most humans. Yeah, I've always been a little unusual. You got it right though the first time. You can keep calling them that. I see. I shall continue then. Kinda missed an important line, didn't I? I guess we'll never know. When I was on practice after coming to consciousness, I went to a neighboring universe without much hesitation or preparation beforehand. Not too dissimilar to you, it seems. I tried to have my first feast, yet when I tracked down my food, it had already been eaten by someone else. They were quicker than me, and thus acquired my meal. As I began to search for another feast, without much luck, since I was woefully underprepared, I saw the very same individual chopped into bits. Their parts were strewed all about. It was quite comical. And so I feasted on them. Despite me being younger and possessing less cognitive resources, I still won. I recall that memory quite fondly, similar to your sweet-tasting water. Wow! That's, surely something! I guess her vision of a happy childhood memory, but it's just death in food. Correct. I didn't say anything. How do you keep doing that? You did say it. You thought it. But I didn't say it. You thought it. That is enough for me to hear. Stop it. Stop visually taking color. It's not quite that simple, is it? Oh, that was her line. Stop visually taking color. It's not quite that simple, is it? Alright, you can't control it. That's fine. It is, and I have already acquired quite a lot of information about you while you were searching this room. That's revealed a lot about an organism, you know? Wait, what exactly did you hear? Many things. Mostly all of them, I believe. Moments of profound sadness for no reason. Some instances of disgust towards your living quarters. Extreme panic and fear when presented with any error of yours. A longing for the touch of another of your own kind. Okay, that's alright, enough! Yeah, the text was too quickly for me to keep up with you. In an unprecedented amount of anger. Seemingly brought on by the fear of being seen. Yeah, I get it. You don't need to spell it out for me. Ugh. Of course not. You are the one that spilled something out for me. What? What does that mean? Is this supposed to be some kind of joke? Yes, it was. Though, judging by your reaction, I presume it did not, as you say, land. What the hell was the punchline even meant to be? And what did I even reveal to you that could possibly be made fun of? Spells. You used a spell to summon me. That was the joke. A joke involving your lexicon. That's success. I've become aware. Yes. Why were you even trying to joke around? Because I got mad? Precisely. Well, you're not very good at it. And it's your fault for pissing me off anyways. She looks at you inquisitively, tilting her head ever so slightly to the side. Becoming enraged has emboldened you socially. Has it ever occurred to you to believe in a straightforward manner such as this when you are not under the effects of adrenaline? You know, I am not one of your kind. That much you can be certain of. Well, yeah. I do not see a purpose for your fear in this instance. You are excessively worried about your appearing wrong to those around you due to socially accepted norms. Why would it apply to me? It doesn't. I mean, come on. Why do you think I tried to bring you here to begin with? You're the only one who can't give me a flack for being all fucked up. And even then, I bet you still hate me like everyone else. An odd thing to presume. I do not hate you. In fact, I find you rather intriguing. Huh? There's no way she's telling the truth. Did you forget that I can read? Did you forget that I can hear you, despite that revelation only being moments ago? That's whatever. I messed up everything right from the start, like I always do. Like, how is that something to not be hated for? I yelled at you. One, you were, and still to a degree in this current moment, under the influence of various external consumables and medications. It would be irrational to assume one functions smoothly and regularly in such a state. 2. It seems you are simply lacking in cognitive awareness. I do not sense any malicious intent or desire to cause pain from you. You simply need to become more aware of yourself. Alright, Socrates, I get it. That is not my name. Oh, that was a joke. Quite humorous. Uh-huh. Okay, I seriously need to teach her how to make jokes. This is so cringy. Fear not, you will have plenty of time to do so. Your entire lifespan, to be more precise. What are you saying? Was that not the point of your deal? I didn't actually think, I thought it was pretty... Die? Yes, I'm already aware. Oh, you proposed the deal, you delivered all of your half, regardless of what you assumed. I am here to stay, as are the stipulations of the deal. Stipulations? Isn't there, like, a paper or something to sign? Is there? You keep acting like there's a written agreement or something. Unspoken contracts. When you spoke from that book, you had an exchange in mind, did you not? I heard it. And so, that is the deal we will proceed with. So, you're staying with me for as long as I want? Correct. You won't leave? Correct. A deal is usually two-sided, isn't it? What's in this for you? She ponders for a moment, as if deciding on something. That does absolutely nothing to ease your ever-growing anxiety. That is for me to know, and for you to not fret about. Oh, God. Please don't. No, I won't take your organs. Oh, thank God. I know, or eat you alive. Well, consume your flesh, to be precise. Why specify? What does that mean? What do you want it to mean when you called for me? Okay, wow. Funny joke. You're getting better at this already. Speaking of jokes, how about I show you some? If you're gonna be staying with me, it would be nice for us to laugh at some things, you know? She nods robotically, walking closer to your side, as if waiting for you to lead her somewhere. Fair assessment. You said, show me. Are these jokes of not the verbal variety? Well, most jokes are, but I like the picture ones. There are pictures that function as jokes. Oh God, you're gonna expose an Eldritch being to memes. Her power will be of cosmic proportions. She'll be unstoppable. Well, okay, it's not really a joke in the regular sense. There are these things called... Actually, forget it. Scratch it, what they're called. You won't get it anyways. There are pictures and videos that people make online, and I think they're funny. You're gonna show when Eldritch being memes. Here, I'll pull one up. As you fumble into your pants' very deep men's pocket for your phone, you can feel her eyes watching your every move. Not quite threatening, but curiously nerve-wracking. You manage to open your phone without dropping it, despite your shaking. At almost inhumane speed, you open one of your apps and navigate through the menus to get to your folders. You're clicking so fast. The app screens aren't even loaded fully by the time you start frantically tapping the screen. Here, I got one, look. You play one of your favorite videos, tilting your phone to the side so she can see. Though you're positive she'll have no trouble with all those eyes. You make sure to pump up the volume so you both can experience the silliest joke humanity has to offer, as originally intended. This is a rotating feline. Yeah, it's funny. Is it? I do not quite understand. How exactly is this a joke? You nervously yet passionately begin to expound on the concept of absurdist humor, namely why a 4-polygon cat rotating to a fast-paced video game music is the funniest stuff ever. Since your curtains were clipped closed, successfully blocking out all daylight, you didn't even realize it was nighttime until your phone alarm went off mid-monologue, interrupting your erratic verbal essay on humor no normal person would ever sit through, including me. Like a doting mother, she abruptly scoops up your wrist, holding you like luggage under her arm as she walks you to your very dirty, musty, smelly bed. Okay, why are they actually kind of cute? Before unceremoniously setting you down on your feet in front of it. It is time for you to rest. You must sleep now. I'm not a child. I can stay up for as long as I want. Being a mature organism is not automatically indicative of good judgment. I've been living for years alone. Staying up late never bothered me. Because you sleep until everyone else's day is half over. Did you call me out there? I think you called me out. If you are fearful about me departing in the night or rummaging through your things, I will accompany you in slumber. You will? Like, no funny business. It's just sleeping. Like going to sleep. Becoming unconscious for several hours? Yes. Okay. My bed's pretty small though. Are you even able to fit in it? My appendages are quite elastic. I can squeeze myself in. Alright, if you say so. Somehow she squeezes... Why are they cute? Somehow she squeezes herself up against a wall, leaving you maybe half the size of your body with left on the bed for you. She takes on an uncomfortable position, like she's lying in a coffin. You, on the other hand, whether it be from exhaustion or coming down from adrenaline, or from the final brain cell in your dome finally dying of alcohol poisoning, shamelessly wiggle up right next to her, like a small cat curling beside its owner. You're practically falling off the bed with how little room you have, but you don't care. The oddly warm, brain-like mass that covers half of her body is strangely comforting to you. No longer do you need a weighted blanket or a heating pad to fake the illusion of having a person beside you. Now you have someone real. A person. Someone practically the size of 2 people. You sleep through the night comfortably, uncomfortable, with an odd sense of peace. For once, even if it's only for a moment, you think you feel close to being whole. You start looking forward to nighttime. You'll get to experience this feeling again. And again. And again. And again. It's all you want to feel all the time. Sleeping through full days, joint pain, hunger. You don't care. Even if it's only for a couple of hours each day. You just want to feel whole. Good end. Codependence. I don't know if I would call that a good end. Do we mix? Let's see. Cool. Let's just give her water. I think it's just water and the energy drink left. But like, can I put the protein powder in water? Isn't that what we're supposed to do? Yeah, they were weirdly cute, actually. Like, I did not expect that. She takes it from you casually. She seems completely unaffected by receiving it. She flips it around in her hand, glancing at the label for a brief moment. This is just water? It's in a bottle. It's just... water in a bottle? Yeah? For a moment, she looks stunned, you think. Her features raise a bit, and numerous eyeballs seem to dilate and shrink. She doesn't seem angry, just confused. Honestly, at this point, you think that's the better emotion of this Eldritch being could be feeling towards you. It's definitely better than hatred, that's for sure. What exactly do you expect me to do with this? Oh, well, you're supposed to drink it. It's water. Well, only if you're thirsty. Are you thirsty? Look at me and tell me if you think I need to drink water to sustain myself. I mean, probably not, but maybe. Most living things need, water. She looks at you blankly and then sighs. Boy, you really beefed this, didn't you? I understand that water is good for you. I understand that you are attempting to care for me, though means of nourishment. I appreciate it, but I have no possible use for this. I do not need water in any capacity. So, I suppose you can have this back. Alright. Well, aren't you thoughtful? You take the water bottle back and eyes glued to the floor. This thing could kill you, yet you feel like a scolded child. You don't know why you thought something so simple would be enough for a gift. Thinking back on it, it seems kind of stupid, doesn't it? It would be a shame to have such a resource go to waste. You can drink it. I don't mind. Oh, yeah. I mean, I could. Are you not going to drink it? I sense you're in need of adequate hydration. You should drink. Yeah, I know I should drink water. And yet, yeah. You stand staring at the bottle, hand on the cap, prepared and ready to open it. Yet you don't move. God, are you really doing this right now? You can't just suck it up and drink, even when your life might depend on it. Is there a problem? You need not fear any infections or illnesses from my mere touch. I'm not filthy, you know. It's not what I'm saying! It's not that. You're really doing this, aren't you? I don't like how water tastes. Oh my god, suck it up! For whatever reason, it, made me feel sick when drinking it, and, I need to pour sugar in it to make it better, but that's so dumb. More than half of your body is water, and yet you cannot stomach the taste of it. Yep, it's definitely not normal. Yeah, I'm an avid water drinker, so... Oh! Wordlessly, one of her vein appendages slaps it out of your hand in one swift, powerful motion. She unscrews the cap just by flicking it in. Oh, what are you doing? She takes a very sharp tip of her pointer finger and slices her thumb open with it, before dipping some of the blood into the bottle. She screws the lid back on, only for one of her tentacle arms to wrap around the bottle and start shaking it, mixing the blood that was just dripping in it. Ew. Gross. In an instant, the bottle appears before you again, holding held out to you not by a larger than average hand, but by a weird looking octopus leg. Totally normal. Try some of it now. It should taste of what? Should taste of what? Discalcaric. I gotta look that up. What is that word? It's carbohydrates. It's type of carbohydrates, which means sugar. Try some of it now. It should taste of disaccharide. Of what? You described the taste as pleasant. Now drink before it spoils. No one in your condition should be wasting resources. I love how this Eldritch being is just caring for us. Okay. God, please, if this kills me, just make it click. You unscrew the lid, now significantly more menacing looking water bottle. You see the liquid has taken on a highlighter pink color. Oh! Joy of joys. Down the hatch. Shakingly, you bring the bottle to your mouth and drink some. All while this monster woman stares down at you like you've committed Eldritch sin for not chugging it. Shockingly, it tastes good. It tastes like sugar. Heavily it's sugar. Like you just ate an entire cube distilled in some liquid form. You have a little trouble downing the whole bottle. It seems even the texture has changed. Now slightly thicker, reminiscent of juice. That tasted good. Like a lot of sugar. I am relieved the mimicry worked sufficiently. Mimicry? Well, yes, I can make anything I do whatever I want. If I wish for water to taste sweet, then it shall. My blood is, after all still a part of me, isn't it? Why would I not retain control? You ate monster blood. Not even monster! Eldritch! Otherworldly nightmare being who is kinda looking different. All too quickly after the realization of what you drank, you notice your vision is getting strange again. Though this time it's in tandem with other effects. Your eyes getting heavy and you almost trip despite standing up, still being completely still. Oh, what the hell is happening? It's okay. A pretty lady attacked me. I think. Oh, you don't look so good. Oh, I hope. Oh, I forgot to warn you. You didn't drink the coagulated bits at the bottom of the bottle, did you? Oh, I think I did. I don't feel right. Oh, was that? Well, I suppose either way, you'll get your wish. I apologize for this. I really do. Forgot how clueless and fragile you humans are sometimes. Your head spins at the realization that something terrible is happening to you. Even worse, she knows what's happening to you, either can't or won't do anything about it. And yet you can't stay mad at her, it seems. I mean, after all, she loves you, doesn't she? You don't know how you didn't realize it this whole time. I mean, for an enchanting, otherworldly being as herself to not smite you upon first glance. What a mercy. What love. Your stomach feels bad. Somehow, in the back of your subconscious, you think something might be wiggling in your gut. But it's not possible. Galatea wouldn't do that. You guys are whole together. You're connected. Just like you should be. More than anything, you want to live. You can't live without her. Something has ruptured internally. The veins pulsing and beating your stomach. You feel a little sad when they start to try to escape through your mouth and nose, and now you can't express your love properly. Alas, you'll need to find another way. Perhaps letting her crawl into the hole where your stomach was is a good start. As your body becomes mangled and mauled from the parasites wiggling inside your stomach, she, Galatea, simply watches you squirm and struggle with an expressionless blank face. You were killed by Eldritch parasites. Bad end. It's never just water. Heh. We died. Do I have the protein powder? I do. Okay, cool. Okay, so I can't make anything right now, which is fine. We'll give her the energy drink. She takes it swiftly from you, quickly expecting the label on the can. She presumably reads whatever is written, followed by all of her eyes locking onto you like prey. You instantly get the sense that she does not like the energy drink. Good to know! Wish you knew it sooner. She turns her nose up at you, holding the can as if there's something vile and filthy. She clearly doesn't want to make full contact with it. If nothing else, mortal, you are bold for this. Very bold. What? To hand me such a thing. She lets out a single laugh. You didn't think anyone could puff air out of their mouth so frighteningly. Yet here you are. You are really broke. You really are broken compared to the rest of them. Wait, hold on. Before you have any chance to explain yourself, you see you're gearing up for something. Whatever it is, it's clearly not going to be good news for you. You want me to have more energy? You want to be more spry and lively, not so dead and lifeless looking. No! Oh, shit! You don't know what was so wrong with the energy drink. You drink a can of those all the time, every day. It's not like it makes you weak. It's just lacking in nutrition. And it probably introduces some kind of Parkinson's. It's not an insult to you. Then again, you're not an Eldritch monster person. Why would you ever be able to predict a monster? Whether it was an energy drink can or some kind of snack, it would have happened regardless, wouldn't it? Your entire apartment, including you, was blown to bits. Bad end, monster versus monster. Oh, that was a funny name. Okay, there's one more thing I want to try before calling it. Let's see if we wing it. I should probably figure this out on my own, right? I think that's everything. I'm not really sure. I'm doing a blind playthrough. But thank you all for joining me for Summon a Sweetheart. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye!